Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Hopefully, y'all had a good day, good weekend, fun weekend, whatever you want to call it. Family, things of that nature. Um, Let me get this stream set up real quick. Interesting why it won't let me go live on Facebook. That's something that is crazy right now. They must have blocked it. I don't know. Well, just gonna have to be, just gonna have to be. They must have blocked it. I can't. Well, as of right now, I'm just on YouTube and X. So forget. For, so what up, Kay? What up, Kay? What up, Kayla? How you doing? Hope you all had a good holiday. Let me get this posted over here on X. Um, what I will do though, I will. It won't let me. It won't let me here on. That's interesting. 1 second, guys. 1 second. It don't matter. I ain't even gonna trip. Let me share this link then. I'll share this link and then folks could try to get in. That way they'll have to watch it here on YouTube. That's probably where I want you to come anyway. YouTube is the one who does pay me at least. Uh, Let me share this. Share. Copy link. Um, I'm about to Facebook pull out too many, too much shit, man. Straight up. I'm about to I'm about to leave theirs alone. They get on my nerves, man. My fault, y'all, because this is taking me. Man, weird, man. Weird, weird, weird. Weird, weird, weird. All right, what we got here? My holidays was good, Kayla. I've been getting cooked recently. Just when I thought I was gonna hit last night, Nigga sold me 2 points for his double double. Man, 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 man. This past week for me been terrible. Right when I need it. Uh, I'm moving next week. I'm like, I need a hit. Did you catch my video? I mean, that was Christmas Eve. I put it on Christmas Eve. It was a plus 1100. That smacked. Hopefully y'all caught that. Hopefully y'all caught that. That smacked, man. The 3 point parlay. I took one from each game, man. So hopefully that smacked, man, for you. You know, hopefully, um, man. But it is what I mean. You'll get it together. We're gonna get it together for you. We're gonna get it together. Good morning, my guy. I had a decent night on Prize Picks. I swept on Prize Picks and chalkboard as well. A hot streak sleeper. I cast a few slip. Yes, sir. I smacked a six pick yesterday too, man. So I had a pretty decent day. Had a pretty decent day. Don, what's up? Yes, sir. I'm expecting a big Bridges game today. Man, I was looking at Bridges in that 16 and a half. I wanted to say something about it. Maybe we'll get to it. All the games were thrillers, especially that Lakers versus Warriors. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We cooked up on Christmas Eve. Yes, sir. Kayla said she missed it. Man, yeah, man. I did a video. What I did was I did a YouTube short, right? So you can go back and check the YouTube short. Put that out Christmas Eve. So, you know, put that out Christmas Eve for Christmas Day. And it is what it is. Facebook Some reason they not letting me go live on Facebook. Yeah, I did try to go live the last day, and it was acting weird. So maybe they might change a few things up. I think I know what it is. Either way it go, YouTube is always going to be the primary spot for me, right? Maybe I need to just go straight to go back to Twitter, start posting on Twitter. But YouTube's always the point. I don't know if you guys get notified when I post, but this is the primary spot for me here. All right. So at the end of the day, like I said, hopefully I should have posted that six pick yesterday, but with family just chopping it up, I don't know where my mind was at. Yeah, when we sent the message to the league versus the Knicks, he was incredible. Yes, he did. Definitely did. Definitely did that. Definitely did that. Okay, so right now we do got an NFL game tonight. I didn't even really take a look yet. Had a good game. I did start Henry in my fantasy championship yesterday, so I was skeptical, but he got there for me. He did something nice. So right now we got 9 games today, I believe. I believe it's 9 games, so it is what it is, right? We're gonna talk about it. Um, Say what's them parlay, right? That ain't even. That's just some. I got them set to the side just to show you guys what I have my eyes look set on, right? I wish, bro. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish. Um, for sure. I'm seeing you come maybe once, or maybe this is your first time I see you comment, Lamb. Lamb, Mr. Hayes. This first time I probably see you coming. So hopefully you have had a good weekend and happy holidays and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But as far as this goes today, we got over under of 228 in this spot here, man. Oklahoma City Thunder, 6 point favorites on the road, right? So we already know. I guess you don't need. I can put them over there, but you don't need me to talk about to tell you guys about SGA. His 31 points is in play, right? So I just set that over to the side. Um, Lamar, I said first time Facebook brought me here, I've been getting cooked, boy. Oh man, uh, like I said, man, I did do. Oh, you know what though? I posted one parlay. Paul George smoked the shit out that motherfucker. I need to go back and check and see if I hit the rest of those legs. Matter of fact, let me see, man, because Paul George might have been the only one who cooked that parlay. That was I put $8 on that. That was for a G. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Bro, I didn't even pay attention to that. What the fuck? That parlay I posted from DraftKings. Let me see, man. Let me see, man. Hold up. First of all, let me plug up my computer here. Then let me pull this Facebook page up right here. Um, let me see. Let me discard and exit that. Let me go right here. Now, yo, I did post this. Clay got there. Kyrie got there, I believe. Yeah. Luca hit them three. Did Anthony Edwards get them three? Paul George make me sick. Anthony Edwards got there. Um, Jason Tatum, did he get there? Hell yeah, Jason Tatum got there. Chris Stapps got there. Paul George didn't make two threes. Curry, Wiggins, Reeves, Beal made two. Jokic made two. Porter made two. Tyus Jones made two. Man, that was a cool G right there, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I forgot all about that. Damn. Missed that motherfucker by one. This one right here cashed though. We cashed the play right here. We did cash that. If you caught that, we cashed that. So you know what I'm saying. It is what it is with that. So it is what it is. You got Discord or something where you post your plays, brother? Man, I know, right? Hey, I was talking to my son last night, man. My son, he's so interested, man. I told him I can't run it, bro. I can't run it. I can't run it. I got all the tools, but I can't run a Discord, man. I can't run a Discord. I could, but I can't, right? But at the end of the day, like I said, YouTube is my primary place because they play me. I'm giving out free help right now. I've been doing this for a long time, and uh, YouTube is the best platform that pay me for my content, bro. Pay me for my content. So this is my primary platform, right? Until I figure out the rest of it. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm trying to. Facebook just don't like me, man. I don't know. They don't like me. I have never, ever set foot inside of a Discord, so I don't even know how that shit works. Discords, Telegrams, all that shit. I don't know how that shit works, man. But I told my son maybe he might have to show me how things work. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'll figure something out. I am a full time dad and I work full time, so it's a lot, man. But it's always free help. It's always about free help. Just follow me here on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. I do my best to help people cash, and if I cash within the process, I do have a membership on YouTube, $2.99 a month. If you like to if you want to contribute to what if you like what I do and you want to support me financially some type of way, uh, super chats or a monthly $2.99 where I do post in there for members only on YouTube, and you can see that shit. You can see that shit. Dom say Discord got to pop it, right? I got Discord. I got to start one. I might, bro. I might. So when you make a parlay, what we got? What we got? Screenshot it, or you be having a link. You want to tell some of your ticket. If you look at my Facebook page, sometimes I'll drop the link. Sometimes I'll drop the link, whatever case may be. But the main thing is, man, just showing up every day. If this your first time here, I mean, I would have been started the podcast, and I'm actually started late. Tomorrow it might be a little bit better, but right now I started late. You'll get your gems, bro. Just stop here every day. How about that? Check in every day. Check in every day, right? Check in every day. Right here. Check in every day. That's all I can say is check in every day. And because it's not about, at the end of the day, it's not about me trying to shove picks down motherfuckers' throats. I am trying to also help motherfuckers, learn how to do things. And I'm trying to learn off from everybody else too. But I've been doing this for a long time at the end of the day. But let's get to it. Just pop out. My unit size, it's not. I said I was gonna start a unit size this year, but I'm gonna start one for NBA. I'm gonna start one for MLB, right? I'm gonna start my unit size, but my unit size is not big, not even close to, $50. But I do have a lot of volume, right? So, that's why I can't, I have to get disciplined in throwing my volume around, right? Getting my volume down, getting my volume down. That's why when I come on here, once I get my volume down, I'll be able to come over here and give you guys 3 to 5 picks a day. You know what I'm saying? Until then, I'm bouncing all over the place, which can be good and which could be bad. But I do it for several different reasons: for straight bets, same game parlays, and so on and so forth, and value, right? in game flow, stuff like that. So my unit size, if I was to narrow it down to a unit size, it wouldn't even be close to $50. I'll tell you that right now. It wouldn't even be close to $50. But my volume is through the roof. Like sometimes I might have over 20 plays a day. So I'm not throwing my unit size all the way, all out like that. I have to get disciplined to get my plays down a little bit more. Now I don't do as many parlays as people think I do. I don't. But straight bets are major key. So I do have a lot of volume, Don. I play a lot of volume, like 20 plays. You know what I'm saying? If I play in like 20 plays, I'm trying to hit 15 of them. Try to hit 15 of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come out plus, positive, stuff like that. Sometimes I go 7 for 20. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But it might be some plus money, some plus 100s, plus 200s mixed in there. That's gonna it's gonna give me x return on my investment. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get the discipline to get to narrow things down to where I'm trying to narrow things down to where it's all about discipline. It's all about discipline. It's all about discipline, though. Nailing, to where I can play a few picks a day, a few picks a day. But some people like all those picks. What I like to see, what I like, what I'm looking at, because they do long CVS parlays, receipts parlays, and stuff like that, to compare their knowledge and compare everything to what I'm looking at. And you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with those because you know what I'm saying. It's just like playing a lottery. I mean, that's what they are, lottos, and you can take a stab on a few of those motherfuckers every day for two, three, four, $5. How else you gonna get it, right? How else you gonna get it? But yeah, 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 yep. MLB though, MLB as I be one knows that volume. MLB is a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then most of my plays, I have to live bet them. I have to live bet them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them I can't because I like value too much. I like plus money value too much. I'm probably a little bit too greedy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get it together. Hayes said bet. We'll do. Let's get it. All right. So first game on the docket here. Now uh, we got an over under. He said I ain't gonna lotto. I love lottos. Uh, drop some on a small hell of a parlay and hope a few hit. Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with that. And then that's so parlays was fucking me up. My first 3 years, it was hellified for me. My first 3 years was hellified. Then I started breaking them down, doing bankroll builders, like three legs for plus 100, and that's how I got used to that small number. And then, because what I was doing was I started turning my leans. I started altering them, right? So I got it down to like any three. I got them down to like any three of my leans, tease them down, and take it as a plus 100. Take it as a minus 110. If it come out to a minus 120, or if it come out to a plus 115 or something like that, hit it like that every day. Especially when baseball came around. Really had to do that, and then that allowed me to get used to that low number. Now I'm laying juice at minus 130 in certain spots, minus 140 in certain spots on a single. But it took me 3 years to even start even thinking about betting straight bets, and your pockets will let you know, right? You get tired of those parlays taking L's, but um, the more you research, the more you tap in, stuff like that, everything's gonna play out. Everything's gonna play out for you, right? It takes some time, but in your environment, and not just your personal environment with your peers, but your internet environment, right? The internet environment is toxic, can be toxic because that's all you see, that's all you allow yourself to be around is these screenshots. These screenshots, just like drugs, right? It's just like drugs. It's just another addiction. You want to chase that same high again, right? You forget the prize, right? All them green checks, just see all them green checks. You just passed all this money to get to an X, right? Just passed all this money to get to an X. It's a lot, bro. I still fall into it, but I play more straights than anything. Now, uh, at the end of the day here, um, um, I don't give a fuck if you putting $2 on straights, right? And round robins, that's especially higher odds. Like I said, five and a half over five and a half spread here, right? Now, I'm gonna have to speed it up now because it's 11:30. I'm gonna have to get ready to go to work and stuff like that. But long story short here, um, like I said, I put SG over there. We know who he is. We know what he is. We know what he's about. Now, a few players that I'm looking at here. Um, Pascal Siakam was somebody that I had interest in. I was looking at his rebounds and assists, maybe his points, but I'm probably gonna fall back from it, right? But you guys know I like the bet threes. I like the bet threes a lot, right? And I'm looking at Miles Turner, right? We can look at Miles Turner from a parlay as a parlay piece right here, the minus 164. It opened up probably at about a minus 130. It's steady going up. And then we can look and see how things are predicated, right? So taking a look here at game day insights, um, catch and shoot threes, catch and shoot threes, catch and shoot threes, catch and shoot threes. What was I looking at? Where's OKC? Okay, right here, right. So over the course of the season, OKC, they are fifth in giving up catch and shoot 3-point attempts. These aren't makes, right? These are catch and shoot 3-point attempts. Now you got Miles Turner. Miles Turner, okay. Here's a guy that can come. Like I said, he can hit the three in transition. Um, at the end, he has a knack from getting away from a big. Somebody like Hardenstein used to being in the paint. He can step out, bang, knock the three down, right? So taking a look at how Miles Turner will probably get his shots off, get his threes and things of that nature. His points, we'll take a look, right? So where'd he go? Did I just X his name off? Turner. Let's go up to Turner. This is Game Day Insights for the people who don't know. So Miles Turner. Okay, so this is a standard game log, and as you can see, he hit multiple threes. He has 3-3 upside, 4-3 upside, 5-3 upside as well. He just got to get hot, right? Then he has a capable passer, somebody who can get him the ball, Tyrese Halliburton. So at the end of the day, he's hit multiple threes in 3 of his last 4 games. And then, as you can see, how is he getting his points? He's either getting them in the paint, and then the catch and shoot, right? So the catch and shoot, so points. So that definitely, if you look at the numbers, they definitely look like they rounded out into threes, right? So last game he had 11 catch and shoot points. That was probably three. Last game he hit 3 threes and probably it was a two, right? So he hit 3 threes versus the Golden State Warriors. And then right here in his advanced game log, he had 11 catch and shoot points, right? So that was 3 threes. Right here, he only had 1 3 versus Sacramento. He had 7 catch and shoot points. Probably had a three and 2 jumpers, 2 middies, 2 mid range. Then versus Phoenix, he had 11 catch and shoot points. Well, he hit 3 threes versus Phoenix. Long story short, if we're looking at the defensive shot point profile, OKC is giving up the catch and shoot threes over the course of the season. This is over the course of the season. And then corner threes, it's like minty-ish green, right? So, but at the end of the day, I am looking at the catch and shoot threes. Somebody with a capable passer like Tyrese Halliburton, who can get him the ball, and then he can catch and shoot. All we need is 2 of them, right? It's a 3-point shooting league. It's a parlay piece, right? Take it if you like it. If you like it, take it. If you don't, it is what it is. As you can see, y'all, for my people who, I do like the bet threes because it is. You see what the league has evolved to, right? Wimby out there shooting 10 threes. Sleeper just lowered Halliburton's assist from 9.5 to 8.5. I'm going to take a shot with SGA 1.5 steals and a protected play. Nice. Couldn't talk you off of that. So another thing that we can look at for SGA, outside of his points, because I do think he can get to his points, we can take a look at his assist prop, right? His assist sitting at 5.5. Now he doesn't hit this number frequently. Every time I play it, he's getting to a weird category. So you can look at his PRAs, points plus assists, or rebounds plus assists, right? So at the end of the day, Dom said he liked that, Pat. So at the end of the day, 5.5 assists is not out of the realm of possibilities. Looking at the defense versus position, probably like over the course of the season here, we'll filter that over the course of the season. Taking a look at the assists here. Where is let's see, Indy, right? So Indy, they're giving up over the course of the season to the point guard position. They're giving up the sixth most assists, right? Indy is not the best defensive team. Well, I know that, right? Indy is not the best defensive team, and so it's ways that you can attack their defense, right? The thing about that, like I said, Shaggy Alexander. Every time I jump, I play his assist. It kind of gets weird, right? So I probably will fall back from it. And then Isaiah Hartenstein, his rebound sitting at 12 and a half. Um, if you want to get there, be my guest. I probably won't, man. You know, I probably won't. But if you want to get there, be my guest. Last but not least, Pascal Siakam. He's been pretty consistent when it comes to the as of late when it comes to the 18 to 17 to 20 point area there. His points probably sitting at 19 and a half. You can get there if you want. I probably won't be getting there. It's a big slate, right? It's a big slate. But at the end of the day, as a parlay piece, definitely I'm taking the 1.5. I think he can beat. I think he can beat. I think he can beat. I think he can beat Hardenstein a couple times for a 3 or 2, right? So give me the over 1.5 as a parlay piece, right? As a parlay piece, and I can't talk you up the points for uh SGA. You already know that. The props have hit both meetings last season, and the game is going to be up tempo. So bang, right? So so there you have that. Next game here we're going to talk about. It's going to be damn, where my mouse at? Okay. Charlotte Hornets or Washington Wizards, right? So, official play for me. I caught this last night at 8.5 at plus money. I've just been playing it, right? I've been playing it, and that's going to be the assist prop. We got a 227 over under this spot. Charlotte favored by 4.5, right? So the assist prop for Lamelo sitting at eight and a half. It was plus money last night, so I got it at 8.5. We still eating good off his assist prop. You could take it up to 10 right now. You'll get it for a plus 145. I couldn't talk you off for that. You can look at his PI raise. You could also look at his threes, right? So I'm probably going to end up taking his threes. Show. He is a guy. We know who he is. We know what he does. It's either you're going to take his threes or you're not, right? Jordan Poole is another guy you can look at his threes as well. So both of those guys are in play. Uh, the Mellow Ball here, we already know who he is, what he does, right? Taking a look at LaMelo Ball, um, he's gonna chuck it. He's gonna chuck it up. He's gonna chuck it up. He's gonna chuck it up, right? Right now, I would probably look at his threes and probably look at his assists. But right now, LaMelo Ball, look at the 3 point attempts 11, 18, 8, 20, 11, 17, 14, 8, 15, 7, 14, 18, 18, 12. He's going to shoot the three ball. He's going to shoot it. Looking at his advanced game log, his usage is high, and then his assists, right? So at the end of the day, his assist prop sitting at 8.5. He hit this number in 2 of his last 3 games. The potential assists have been there for him. Last game, he only had 13 potential assists versus Houston, a pretty good defensive team. Shout out to Patrick. Patrick cashed that number versus Houston. But right now, prior to that, 19 potentials, 22 potentials. When the time is right, and as this team getting healthy, they're gonna need him to, scale back on a few shots and drop a few dimes, and that's gonna come, Bridges is healthy. I expect Miller. Miller should be back today. Then you got Mark Williams. We'll get to him in a second. Mark Williams and the rest of the gang out there, right? So he ain't gonna be able to keep on doing this same shit all year long. I mean, he can have a high ass usage rate, but he gonna have to drop dimes. He gonna have to drop dimes too, and that's gonna lead to double doubles and triple doubles hopefully in the future. So LaMelo Ball, so you can look at his threes, you can look at his assists, you can look at his points plus assists combo. You can look at his rebounds, assists. You can look at his whole PRA along with his fancy score on Prize Picks. I think all of that is play. So, as a whole, looking at Washington, right? So we filtered to the points, right? 2025 for 2024, 2025. On the season, they're giving up the most points, okay? the most points. Um, this is as a team, right? Not as a specific position. They're giving up the most rebounds. They're giving up the second most rebound chances, and they just keep on keeping on, right? So Washington is giving it up. You also got to keep an eye out for the injury news for the Washington team, but at the end of the day, they're giving it up. Now, so, I mean, that just about sums it up. I mean, what else? What else more do you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? So, when you want to look at the center position here, that's another team where they another specific spot where they're getting crushed at, right? So, looking at Washington, 25, they're giving up the most points to centers. They're giving up the most rebounds to center. No, they're giving up the third most rebounds to center. Rebound chances, Washington is giving up the fifth most rebound chances here, and so on and so forth, right? So that's going to lead us to somebody like Mark Williams, right? So Mark Williams, I thought I had his name up here, but it's a multitude of ways that I want to try to attack Mark Williams, but I ain't gonna say a big multitude of ways, but I'll say, well, it is, right? Let's see, Mark Williams, bam, right? So we know his minutes having went over the 20 mark yet, but as you can see, he's been getting the best out of his minutes, right? So versus Houston, we'll get to that in a minute. That game in a minute. Um, 19 minutes, 12 points, 7 rebounds. 19 minutes versus Washington. Oh, they playing Washington again. He did. I forgot they did face Washington. 16 in 19 minutes, 16 points and 8 rebounds. Long story short, I mean that's what the deal is right there, right? So at the end of the day, you can. It's a few ways you can look at it, right? You can come over to the combos and you can take his if you're feeling froggy, you could try to get a double double, right? Because at the end of the day, his minutes are gradually going up, right? The coaches they're gonna tell you when they put him on a minutes limit, but they ain't gonna tell you when they gradually, incrementally bringing his minutes up, right? So he's been flirting with a double double in most scenarios. You get a double double for plus 300. Um, his points plus rebounds. That's a combo at 18 and a half. At 18 and a half, and there's been times where he's almost crushed that just in points alone. See, so uh, I mean, Mark Williams, right here, last time he faced his team, he had 16 points, right, with 8 rebounds. So he Hulk smashed that. He Hulk smashed this number right here. Philly, 15 points versus and 9 versus Chicago. You get the drift. It can be done, right? Or you can take his individual rebound prop and his individual point prop. It's all up to you. I'm pointing out the spot, and whatever the case may be with that, right? And like I said, Lamelo Ball is going to have to make some room for these players. Now you get Miller, who's going to probably be back into the fold, and then you got Bridges, who's been playing some good ball. Who I don't have a problem with his points prop, but at the end of the day, I'm just feeling like maybe like what's the rebound prop here? Rebound prop for Mark Williams 7.5. Maybe I'm just gonna stick with maybe his Mark Williams points plus rebounds and maybe Lamelo Ball assists and threes. Because at the end of the day, these guys are getting healthier, right? Miller has missed like 2 or 3 or 4 games. I don't know. Starting lineup should be Miller, Ball, Bridges, Williams, and I don't know who else, but I mean, I see a pathway where Lamelo can probably get to 10 assists this game. Now, because like I said, the team is healthy. Don't forget you got Mark Richards coming behind. I mean, you got Richards, Nick Richards coming behind Mark Williams, and these centers they definitely need a point guard to help them get their shot. So um, even I don't think it's a bad read, right? I don't think it's a bad read. I'm gonna keep on keeping on for his assists, man. I'm gonna keep on keeping on for his assists. I'm gonna play his threes, and I'm gonna live like that, bro. I'm gonna live like that for sure. I'm gonna live like that. I'm rocking with both plays and took Bridges 30 and 1100. Ooh, that was nasty right there. Bridges been playing good, been playing okay. And then you can't deny the usage for you can't deny the usage for Jordan Poole. It's there. So I don't mind the 3 pointers for Jordan Poole. It's there. You're gonna take them, you just gotta go out there and make them. Man, I spent a lot of time on that game, but Orlando, Miami Heat at Orlando Magics. Right now, we got an over under 208 in this spot. Just a nasty, ugly looking total, man. 208, right? Just a lot of pace down shit. This is a game that you can look at for unders. At the end of the day, I don't think there's going to be any Jimmy Butler, so keep an eye out on that. And I just don't like that 208 total just tastes like shit, man. So I just, right? I was looking at Tristan Da Silva. I mean, there's so many people that can sell you for an over in this spot. I don't feel like I need to go there, right? I mean, you know, Tyler Hero's gonna have the usage, like whatever, right? I can't even live betting situation for me. Live betting situation for me. I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna wrestle with this shit, Dom. Dom, I'm not gonna wrestle with that. I ain't even gonna lie. Let me take a look at X real quick. If you're not following, if you don't have Twitter, you need to get Twitter. If you're not following NBA Underdog, I don't know what is you doing. That's what my boy he said. What is you doing, right? So Dorian Finney-Smith is in. He's been on a streak of hitting multiple threes. Bucelis is questionable. Lonzo Ball is out. He was doubtful, so I knew he was going to be out. Jacoby Walter questionable. Aaron Gordon. Okay, that was news from yesterday. We'll get to the rest. I'm skipping over this. One thing I would say though, keep an eye out for Terry Rozier's status, right? He should get elevated usage in the absence of Jimmy Butler if Jimmy Butler doesn't play, right? So keep an eye out on the status of Terry Rozier. He can probably he can probably get he can probably get there, right? He can probably get there in the 3 point category or anything. I don't know if they have him listed, but he's somebody who I probably would have interest in. If I can get him to take about 7 threes like he did last game, it'll be interesting. Chicago Bulls at Atlanta Hawks. My Chicago Bulls at the Atlanta Hawks. We got an over under 242 and a half in this spot. Chicago Bulls 6.5 point road dogs, right? So it's a couple spots that we can look at. I'll use outlier for this one, right? So first and foremost, we can take a look at the first play we're going to take a look at is here is going to be Clint Capella. Now, Clint Capella, um, Dom said he likes Zach Levine points. Clint Capella, no matter what his circumstances are, Clint Capella, they're gonna do what they're gonna do with Clint Capella anywhere it go. I see right now, right? They're gonna do what they're gonna do with him either way it go. So right now, because the minutes, right? So looking at his minutes here, um, I mean, Okongwu's been out. They still not pushing him, right? Instead, Larry Nance is coming in and picking up that Okongwu role, and Larry Nance is playing 20 to 25 minutes a game. So right now, they just not willing to push Capella. But Capella is one of those guys who can put up points and things like that in a hurry. Points and rebounds in a hurry. But when it comes to playing against the Chicago Bulls, he really likes to play against the Chicago Bulls. And you know what I say against like guys like Vucevic. Vucevic will let you get yours as long as you let him get his, right? He don't want no problems. He don't want to get no foul trouble or nothing. So head to head versus this team, right? Head to head versus this team versus the Bulls. He's had 11 rebounds or better in 3 of his last 5 games. And where he's really killed the Bulls at is definitely scoring the points 13, 15, 12, 20, 21. So it's a multitude of ways that you could take a look at this one. What up, Calvin? What's going on? You could look at his points plus assists, right? His points plus assists, points plus rebounds combined. You could look at the double double. You could look at a few things for Clint Capella because he does seem to get up when he plays for the Chicago Bulls team. You got then you can run that into conjunction with Trey Young. What does Trey Young do? Trey Young pretty much kills us, right? And Trey Young, Clint Capella feeds off Trey Young a lot when it comes to lobs and things of that nature. So right now, his points plus rebounds is so last 3 games, Clint Capella has put up 20 points versus this kid versus my Chicago Bulls. And if you look at the points plus rebounds, his plus rebounds prop is sitting at 20 and a half right now. He's hit this number in 4 straight games. And if you look at the points in general, he just hit that number in points alone almost his last 3 games versus the Chicago Bulls. Long story short, he's 4 or 5 to this number. Um, and and Versus this team, he's been ultra consistent. But if you want to know what he's done lately, he's been under. Uh, I want to say he's been under uh, lately. He's been under his points prop. Right, points prop sitting at 10.5. He's been under this 10.5 in 9 of his last 10 games. That's in general. But what I showed you guys was uh, versus the Bulls, right? So it's a pick your poison, how you want to take things, right? How you want to look at things. So right now, if you're looking on FanDuel or something like that, you can get a double double for him at plus 140. His points plus rebounds on FanDuel is actually higher though. It's oh no, it's 21 and a half. Oh, on price on DraftKings, I mean on what book can we get it? And that's important to line shopping because points plus rebounds, you get a 20 and a half where BetMGM, Caesars, and Underdog. So you can get that 20 and a half over there. That point is y'all know how much that point means. Now, um, Trey Young. Lately, Trey Young, he's been when it comes to his assists, right? I ain't gonna lie. Young, let's go. So it's sitting at 11 and a half. He's hit this number in 3 of his last 10 games, right? It's been getting around to double double as of late, but the 11 and a half just ain't been 11 and a half lately. But head to head versus this Bulls team, he's 4 or 5 to this number. 2 or 3 of those, maybe more, went to lobs to Clint Capella, and it just is what it is, right? So that's something I want to point out there that he does get busy most of the time when he faces the Bulls. And I have to let you guys know, like I said, when it comes to Clint Capella, they just keep him. They want to keep his minutes right where it's been, no matter who's in and who's out. So that turns me to uh, so we don't have Nance props, right? So at the end of the day, I could take a look down memory lane here and give you guys, uh, you know, because you might gonna see Larry Nance pop up, right? And I'll just show you what how he's been faring, right? So Larry Nance has been playing some good ball. Actually, I can show you guys right here. Um, so Congo's been out for about 3 or 4 games, and whatever the case may be. And Larry Nance could slide in at the 4-2 if needed be. But so Larry Nance Jr. Some of his minutes totals 21, 20, 24, 31, 24. That's 4 consecutive games, probably since Congo has been out, whatever the case may be. Rebounds in that time span has been 4, 10, 13, whatever the case may be with that. He's hit a 3 pointers. He's been hitting threes 2 for 4, 1 for 6, 5 for 6, 2 for 7, and then the blocks. We know he's pretty good with defenses in the defense category. 2 steals, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So you know, so if you get into a live betting situation or something like that, you run across his name, match his minutes up. You can make a profit off somebody like Larry Nance Jr. Even in the fantasy score, especially going up against the Chicago Bulls, right? So it is what it is, right? And at the end of the day, overall, other guys that you want to look at here is DeAndre Hunter been balling, right? DeAndre Hunter's been balling. Dyson Daniels coming off an 8 steal game. This kid here has been off the chain. Jalen Johnson's gonna do Jalen Johnson things. At the end of the day, this is probably shaping up to be a same game, probably atmosphere for me, and then probably somewhere, but I might try to go in there and give me a plus 200 or something get in and get out, right? So at the end of the day, just a lot of props that you can, a few props that you can look at. Now, Nikola Vucevic, probably one of the guys, the first guy that I probably would get to on the Bulls. And just like I showed you versus Capella, he's been known to get busy versus this team as well, right? So he's been known to get busy versus this team. So taking a look at Nikola Vucevic, I think he's had this season, I think he's had back-to-back 18-point games versus this team. And like I said, both of these guys, Vucevic and Capella, they let each other do what they gonna do, right? So uh, we can take a look at points head to head. Um, Vucevic, he's hit 18 points or better in four of his last five matchups versus this team, and he does go out there and rebound versus this team. He's had 11 rebounds or better in five straight games versus this team. So Vucevic is one of the guys is one of the guys that is pretty consistent. Just like I say, you get players that you play against so much, you just know how to play against them. Maybe Capella knows what to do against Vooch, and Vooch definitely knows what to do versus Capella. And as a parlay piece, give me the over 1.5 3 pointers for Vucevic. This year, he's hit this number twice versus this team, and then the last 10 games, he's 8 for 10 to this number. Y'all already know I've been taking that, right? So it is what it is. I got that number over here set to the side right here as a parlay piece at a minus 142, 1.5 threes. It's gonna be a parlay. It's gonna be in a parlay. I don't care if you get there or not. I mean, I do care, but it is what it is, right? So, um, no, that's it in a nutshell, right? Keep an eye on the Bulls injury news with um, Josh Giddey, and not Kobe White, Josh Giddey, and he's out. Ayo was questionable too, but we'll see what's gonna happen, right? We'll see what's gonna happen. I'll be looking at. I have interest in assists for Trey, points plus rebounds or rebounds for Capella, but he's been scoring versus Vucevic. Vucevic double double. His points plus rebounds in the three. You know, uh, I'm gonna make one. What time is it? We'll see. Let's see how long we're gonna get through this one. For that game, I don't know. I don't know, bro, because it's only a couple guys that I'm looking at, right? I'm not. I probably don't. Just trying to get in there to get plus money. I'm not trying to get in there to really, have a, take a bath in that motherfucking game. I don't think that's the good atmosphere. Let me see. Which atmosphere would probably be a good one? Mm, I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be just a bunch of players from here and there type of day. Houston Rockets at New Orleans Pelicans. So, a few things I want to say about this one here. We know that Dylan Brooks should be out for this one. That's one thing. So we'll get Thompson stepping into the fold. Thompson, he's actually gonna be a double double candidate, right? So keep that in mind. Thompson, right? He's a great rebounding guard forward ish, right? Number two, last time these two teams played, as we know, New Orleans Pelicans been consistent in giving up assists to teams and to the point guards all season long. We get tremendous value on Fred Van Vliet, and I'll show you why he's getting plus money. These teams just played 2 games ago, and we did cash in on it, right? So right now we're gonna take a look at the assist prop here, and we're going to get plus money for Fred Van Vliet's assist, sitting at 6.5. Okay, so I'll go to the player game log here, and I'll pull up Fred Van Vliet, and right here. Okay, so at the end of the day, ooh, he looks good. He looks good. He does look good. I had him. You can look at his threes. You can look at his 1.5 threes, and you can look at his points. He's been killing it for sure. Now, Fred Van Vliet, as you can see right now, this is player averages. Right now, he's averaging 6 assists on the season. Now, um, these teams just played right here 3 games ago. He went out there and had 9 assists on 13 potentials. Now, the one thing about he doesn't get a lot of potentials that we really want, right? He doesn't get a lot of potentials. You know what I'm saying? That's why we getting plus money on a 6.5 play because he don't get a lot of potentials. Uh, Team is good defensively. They blow out a lot of people and stuff like that. But that's why we're not getting a 6.5 at -140, right? But I still took it for these reasons. Um, looking at the defense versus position overall as a team, we can go over to the assists, and as we can see, New Orleans Pelicans are giving up the second most assists in the league, right? In the league over the course of the season, and potential assists. Uh, New Orleans Pelicans are giving up the fourth most potential assists, right? Now I go back to assists here and filter to the point guard. New Orleans Pelicans are giving up the most assists to the point guard position, and they're giving up a fair amount of potential assists as well. And they're also giving up a decent amount of points. These numbers are on the season. So how about the last 4 weeks? New Orleans Pelicans are giving up the second most assists to the point guard position, and they're still in the green and potential assists. So they're definitely giving up assists. They're still giving up the assists. So, like I said, Fred VanVleet. Now, like I said, so Fred VanVleet can go out there and sell you, right? So going out there fucking around with them double doubles and shit like you want to, he'll go out there and give you 8 points, right? He'll give your ass 8 points. He'll go out there and go 0 for 9 for 3. He will do that to you. So if you want to ladder this up and you feel like you can get 8 or 9 assists, you know what I'm saying? Don't even go to the double double because right now, and they tricky too because I didn't look at it, but you can get 10 assists for him at plus 480, and the player combos, the double double, you can get it at plus 550. I don't even want the double double, right? The plus 550, I don't even want it. If I'm gonna go for the double double, I'll stick with the 10 assists. Forget the 10 points because sometimes this motherfucker act like he forget how to score, right? He just sometimes it just seems like he's going out there throwing shit up at the rim, right? And he's so inconsistent. 20 points, 2 points, 13, 8, 8, 13, 13, 38, 13, 17, 8, 2. Like, come on, ain't nobody got time for that, bro. Straight up. When he goes out there 3 for 8 for 3, 0 for 5 for 3, 2 for 7 for 3, 1 for 9, 2 for 9, 3 for 9, 1 for 10, I don't have time for that, bro. So I'm gonna take you to go out there and do what you got to do sometimes. So since he's going up against we already got Fred VanVleet money in my pocket from 3 games ago. I'm gonna go right back to the well, sprinkle a little something on this over rebound, over assist, and I'm going with it. Right, I'm going with it. Right, not the 10, maybe the 10. I don't know, but maybe the 8. You get 8 assists at plus 190. But at the end of the day, y'all get the drift. Um, Next play, I'm gonna have to take. I ain't gonna have to take a stab at, and it's gonna be a strong lean, but it's gonna be the rebounds, over rebounds for Misi. Now, I would really wanted this at 9.5. 10.5 is doable. He had 10.5 last time these two teams played. One thing about Misi here, like I said, we can take a look at his rebound potentials and stuff like that. He's a guy that's going out there. He's getting a chance, right? And you can look at his rebound chances, and it's going to show you that he's not out there, pussyfooting around. He's trying to get to the business, right? So his standard game log right here, um, rebounds in the area of 9, 8, and then right here versus Houston, he had 11 rebounds, right? So right here, his advanced numbers versus Houston, he had 22 chances. So when you look at the rebound chances, that's letting you know that, hey, this guy's just not standing around. I mean, he's not getting 9 rebounds on 12 rebound chances. He's actually going out there getting to it. And what you want in rebound chances and things like that is for a guy to try to convert a little bit over half or a little bit over half, and that's how you could decipher how things going, right? So his line opened up last time these two teams played was 3 games ago. He had 22 rebound chances, and he had 11 rebounds. 11 rebounds on 22 rebound chances. He converted half of them. Some of his rebound chances on the season 17, 15, 22, 28, 19, 18, 17, 20, 22, 12, 27, 18, 20. So, he hustling. He going out there hustling. He giving me a chance, man. He giving me a chance. I can check on a motherfucker just like this to see what you've been doing. Now, points in the paint. He's getting his points in the paint, right? He's just coming off a 21-point game versus Denver. What do we know about Sabonis? What do we know about Joker? What do we know about what do we know about um 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 who he's going against Shagun? The Vucevic. These guys do not want to get in foul trouble, bro. They don't want to because they know how what they mean to this team. He went out there and gave Joker as 21 points. Okay, so at the end of the day, they don't want to get in foul trouble. So what does that mean right now? We're looking at the defensive shot profile, and some way, somehow, we could take a look at it and see what Houston's been doing, right? So Houston, as of late. So as of late, Houston as of late. Let's see, last 4 weeks. How about the last 4 weeks? Houston. Mm, what is this here? Paint points. Okay. Lately, Houston been giving up points in the paint, and it could come at the expense of putbacks, people driving to the hole, nobody on that back end, like somebody like Sengun on that back end, just not defending that rim well. It could be rebounds and putbacks. It could be anything. Second chance points. It could be anything, right? So at the end of the day, people been getting around it, right? So they've been getting around it. So I'm not saying any of this shit gonna hit. Not saying any of this shit gonna hit, but these are some of the things that we're gonna factor into some of these decisions because I'm thinking about going for the double double. He just had I think a game he had 11-11, um, and they were getting beat. They were getting beat. Now, granted, they were getting beat, but he gave us the chance to get there, and the coach gave us a chance to get there by by putting them back out there, bro, straight up. So they did put them back out there, and like I said, right now you get a double double film at plus 165. So it is what it is, man. All this shit, none of this shit has to hit. None of this shit has to hit. Honorable mention is going to be Jabari Smith, right? So Jabari Smith, can't deny what he's been doing. There should be no Brooks today. Uh, so um, could be a tad bit of elevated usage, but at the end of the day, I'm not even worried about Brooks not being there. I know what Jabari Smith has been doing. He's been playing some good ball as of late. So five straight five straight games, he's hit this points prop at 15. That's one good thing there. Head to head versus his team, he had 15 points. And you could also look at the 1.5 threes for him, right? He's hit this 1.5 threes in 8 of his last 10 games. That's something you could definitely take a look at there. Versus the Pelicans, he hit three threes. They were beating their ass, though. I tell you that. They were beating their ass. 113 to 111 was the final score. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Fantasy score, all that shit. All that shit's in play. Um, Brooklyn Nets and Milwaukee, like whatever, right? I don't have nothing for this game right now. We know who ABC is. Middleton might not play. We'll see what's gonna happen there. Right now, I'm not even focused on that. This Toronto Raptors game, this is another game, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. This is another game where I'm totally puzzled of what's the fuck's gonna happen, right? So I'm going over this game. You guys got something? Let me know. The last two games of the night, the two Island games, which would be the 9 o'clock games, Detroit Pistons and Sacramento Kings. For the Detroit Pistons, I mean Sacramento Kings side, I mean we know who Monk is. Monk can hit the three. He's been going out there dropping dimes, right? We know who Sabonis is, right? We know who Fox is, right? We know who these guys are, right? But when you look at Sabonis, like I say, Sabonis is one of those guys that will go out there and get his, and if you don't get in foul trouble, you can get right versus him as well. So I definitely would be taking a look at Jalen Duran, uh, but I do want to know he did have a little ankle tweak. That's one thing, and then his backup is probably on his way back, but those are things we need to keep an eye out on. We got it to 9 o'clock for this game, right? But um, historically versus this team here, um, he's did okay. I want to say, right? So looking at the rebounds first, head to head versus this team, he's had 10 rebounds. Both of these games were last year. 10 rebounds and 15 rebounds. The minutes here, so rebound chances 20 and 16. The minutes 24 and 37, right? So the fouls. This is where he's going to have to stay out of foul trouble. He's questionable. We'll see, right? We'll see. If you need to jump on that number right away, then right away. But at the end of the day, um, there is some foul trouble there. Can be some foul trouble there. Isaiah Stewart, I would like for him to be out one more game, right? But like I said, he's hit double-digit rebounds back-to-back games versus him. That was last year, not this year. Whole total different story. He's gonna have to keep his hands to himself. Points, he had 16 and he had 20 points, right? So Sabonis, he just don't want to, he don't want to get foul trouble. He's not the best defender. He's strong. He can box you out. He's a great rebounder, great passer, but he ain't the best defender, right? So at the end of the day, he's passed the double double, and shout out to Patrick with the $2 super chat. Love it, man. Thanks for the support. Definitely love that. But yeah, Duran, he's definitely in play. I ain't even gonna lie, and I would like it more if uh, Isaiah Stewart was out. Seems like Isaiah Stewart is on his way back, might be back or something like that. Gotta check it out though. Gotta check it out. Um, Now looking at the three ball. Who doesn't love the threes, right? Y'all know I love the threes, and they got two guys over here that can be, that's been semi ultra consistent, whatever the case may be. So over the course of the season here, Sacramento as a team, they're giving up the third most threes, right? Sacramento are giving up the third most threes. Okay, so let's take a look at the defensive shot profile, and let's take a look and see who's where they're giving up threes, who, where, why, what, whatever, right? Let's see. Sacramento. Okay, right here. Okay. So, Sacramento. Now, when you're looking at this number, for the people who's new here, these are attempts. Pull up 2 point attempts. Pull up 3 point attempts. Catch and shoot 3 point attempts. Corner 3 point attempts. Above the break 3 point attempts. Not makes. Not makes. These are attempts, right? So if they're giving up, Sacramento's giving up, they in the green. They're giving up catch and shoot 3 point attempts. The person you targeting is going to have to be able to hit the 3 point attempts, right? So let's let's go back here, and we're gonna take a look at Malik Beasley, right? So I don't know. They keep giving us this Malik Beasley for 3.5 threes, and he keeps crushing it, right? He's hit this number one, two, three, four, five, six of his last 7 games. He's had 5 threes or better in 6 of his last 7 games, right? So, right now, his advanced game log, catch and shoot points, right? So, right now, it hasn't registered to this game here versus the Lakers. But as you can see, versus the Lakers, he hit 5 threes. Now, how's he hitting most of his points? A few of them coming from pull ups, a few of them coming from driving shoots, but this is where he lives, the catch and shoot points, right? And all these numbers are lined up as threes. Love it, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. The back to backer. I can't thank you guys enough, man. Shout out to Pax, man, with the back to back. So, like I said, the catch and shoot 3 pointers here. Look, these are threes. No way around it. Right here versus Phoenix, he hit 5 threes. He had 12 catches, so 4 of these was threes. Right here versus Utah, um, uh, 15 catch and shoot threes. I mean catch and shoot points. Then Utah, Utah, he hit 7 threes. He hit 7 threes. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. Let's give a moment of silence for my boy Pat, man. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out to Pat. Yes, sir. Love it, love it, love it, love it, man. That's what we do it for, though, man. That's definitely what we do it for. But long story short, y'all get the drift, man. And then we go back here. These are just what they've been allowing, right, on the season. Now I can. This is over the course of the whole season. I can filter it because I didn't look this morning till the last month, and it is what it is. Appreciate it. I appreciate everything, man. Appreciate all you guys lending me your ears every day, right? So right now, over last they've gotten a little bit better, but a little bit better. They like minty green, right? They like minty green. But when you got a guy who can, just knock them down like Malik Beasley, I'd be scared, right? I'd be scared. This motherfucker didn't hit five threes in six of his last seven games, right? He coming with the torch. Now, if you don't want to go for the three and a half threes, oh man, big shout out, bro. Big shout out. They keep it. He's keeping it. Man, I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm gonna have to print this right. Let's print this on my screen right here, man. Cause I gotta get this right here. I definitely gotta get this big time screenshot from my boy. Bang. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta love it, man. Love the support. Gotta love it. Save that. Save that. I got that clip. I got that clip for sure. Now, if you don't want to go for the threes for Malik Beasley, you can take a look at Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey, I'm playing them both. I'm playing them both. They continue to give us this one and a half threes with Jaden Ivey um, at, at a really nice number, right? At a really nice number. It's two threes. Either you're going to hit it or you're not, right? So take a look. Take a look, right? So um, Jaden Ivey, um, he's hit two threes better in one, two, three, four straight games, and one, two, three, four. What is this? One, two, three, four, 5 of 11. No, 9 of 11. 9 of 11. He's hit two threes. Now his 3 point prop is sitting at 1.5. Um, like it was like at a minus 120 something, right? And I sprinkled on it already. Actually, it was like a minus 120 on the head. And it's at a minus 120 right now, right? So I'm taking the one and a half threes. I'm taking the three and a half threes, right? Hopefully both of them hit. If one of them hit, it is what it is. And parlays, I would take the one and a half. I would take the one and a half. Something that's just a little bit more easier for me to get to, right? Positionality when it comes to this three prop here, I want to take a look at the shooting guard and I want to take a look at the three pointers made. And as you can see, across the season, the Sacramento is giving up the fifth most threes to the shooting guard position. That's none other than Jaden Ivey. Now, if you're feeling froggy, here's where the value is at. Jaden Ivey, because you can get three threes for Jaden Ivey at 2 plus 240. And you can get four threes for Jaden Ivey at plus 700, right? I don't remember the last time he's hit four threes, but, you know, I don't remember the last time he hit three threes. But at the end of the day, those can happen, right? It can happen, right? So, you know, now we know, and then they actually give us uh, great value on Kate Cunningham's two and a half threes, right? But I could see instances like where, you know, I mean, it is what it is. We've been having some good luck with these one and a half threes and stuff like that. So long story short, we know who. And then this is another game. This is the game. I think this is the game right here. If you want to do a same game parlay, this is the game. And we talked about this, right? Concentrated usage where you know where the usage is coming from. That's major key. Fox, Sabonis, Monk, DeRozan, right? Over here for it's Malik Beasley. It's if I'm looking at people who I put on my parlay would probably be K. Cunningham, Ivy. Let me go over the points so I can get everybody. From the Detroit side would probably this is the game right here. This is the game right here. This is the game right here. I'm taking these people for what they do. I'm not stepping outside the lines, none of that shit. So yeah. So they got Paul Reed Mm. So, hmm. So if they put Paul Reed out there, then what's the name might not be playing. Let's go take a look at the injury news. Stewart, I said Stewart might not be playing. Dwayne Finney-Smith, wait, reload that for me, please. Or we don't have any new news. I'm not extremely active on Twitter, but um, if you're still watching, my guy, shout out to I see he liked it. Shout out to my boy Easy, man. Shout out to my boy Easy, man. Love the content. I haven't, I'm not, I don't do MMA things like that. I know he was doing a lot of stuff, but you know, he was doing the MMA thing and stuff like that, man. He was interviewing a lot of cappers and stuff like that, man. So, you know, shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him, man. I don't know if he's still watching, but shout out to him. But long story short, I mean, sticking to the highest usage players, not moving out the box. This is going to be one of those games that I'm probably going to take a stab at. I love Fox. We already know I love Fox. Monk, you know, I can look at Monk for the threes and things like that. Yeah, Jaden Ivey and Monk threes. Think they light it up tonight. That could definitely be that could definitely be one, right? And like I said, when I looked at the game, see, I forget shit. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at things last night, looking at things this morning, but going through the slate like we're doing now, it just clicked to me, right? It just clicked to me. This is one of those games that I think we can target. That I think we can target. You know what I'm saying? Don't let Stewart be out. I want Stewart to be out. I won't. Those are the things that I want, right? I want Stewart to be out. I want Jaden Duran to stay out of foul trouble. We don't have on this book right here. We don't have of the uh, any of the Kings players out. That's interesting. Hmm. Oh, you did say he was ill. So fast forward, right? And then those illnesses, bro. Like, look, motherfucker could have drunk too much yesterday. Christmas could have ate too much yesterday. Food poisoning, hangovers, all that shit. Missing planes, just out there. Family situations, just it's coming off of Christmas, bro. So early questionables are never good. Early questionables are never good. Right now, you can get a double double for Jaden Duran at plus 200. That's tremendous value right now. Not even saying he's gonna hit it or not, but bro, these people are human, man. These people are human. I didn't see that must have been something that reported yesterday that I was not looking at. I was not looking at no news yesterday. Straight up. Either way I go, let me keep it moving. Did, yep. So I love this game here. Is probably my top candidate for same game parlay. Um, Coach Mike Brown puts his guys out there. He throws them out there, bro. He puts them out there, and I mean far out there. He plays them. So that's one thing that I don't too much have to worry about. These starters, they play minutes, bro. These starters, they play minutes. Taking a look at some of these minutes, I'll show you guys. So you ain't got to be, unless it's an ultra blowout. I mean, Fox, minutes wise, 35, 38, 36, 39, 37, 31, 33, 38, 37, 36. He's 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 the African American Tibbs, okay? Malik Monk, nothing. 32, 36, 37, 34, 34, 27, 34, 32. Um, who else? The usual suspects, man. DeRozan. We know who DeRozan. He's an Iron Man. 28, 37, 35, 34, 37, 34, 32, 35. These boys going out there playing their minutes. Sabonis is questionable right there. Um, it says Sabonis is questionable for Thursday game against the Pistons due to an illness. Right. Sabonis says, yeah, I would take a stab at the double double. I would take a stab at the rebounds or whatever the case may be, right, for Durant, but 31, 37, 38, 41. 34, 28, 33, 36, whatever, right? So on and so forth. So those guys playing minutes. That's one thing we ain't got to worry about. They playing minutes. So and then um, you can get ahead of the curve. If you think Sabonis is going to be out, you get ahead of the curve on you get ahead of the curve on somebody like Fox. Fox points are sitting at 25 and a half. Um, you could get Fox points at 30 for 220 plus 220, and then Fox is not the greatest defender. And then who? I mean, then these players got ego. You got Cade Cunningham. I hadn't even talked about Cade Cunningham. Got Cade Cunningham coming out there 100 miles an hour, being aggressive. Like, you're not going to come out here and be aggressive on me. That's Fox. Fox here, take this 30 with you. Take this 30 with you, right? So everything is in play for these guys, man. More that I talk about it, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. These players got egos too. I don't know who Fox would be guarding. I don't know who Malik Monk would be guarding. But I tell you one thing: Malik Monk, Fox, Cunningham, and Jaden Ivey. These are not the best of defenders here. These are not the best of defenders. Last but not least, here is the Utah Jazz and Portland game, right? So we need to find out what's going to happen with Keontae George and John Collins. They missed that game last game, and we went over that game extensively. I did do a live parlay, hit that live parlay, plus 4,000 too. 3-point parlay, man, that was nice. Usage was concentrated. We knew where the usage was at. It is what it is. But looking at this game here, one of these players from this game owed me some money, right? He owed me some money, and that's gonna be uh, Anthony Simons, man. I just don't like how he did me the last game going up against Dallas. I don't even think he took 4 threes, right? His 3-point prop was 3.5. The game slowed down. It just was. They mucked it up. They mucked it up. So, a few spots where this team is ill in that. Talk about the Utah Jazz. Let's look on the season. The assists. Utah Jazz, they're giving up the third most assists on the season, and potential assists. Utah Jazz are giving up the most potential assists, right? To the point guard position in general. Uh, to the point guard position in general, Utah Jazz are giving up the third most assists, over 10, and they are giving up the most assists to the potentials to the point guard position. And that's of course the season. Well, what have you been doing for me lately? Let's look at the last 4 weeks. Utah Jazz top 5, number 4 in giving up assists to the point guard position, and potential assists. Utah Jazz number 6 to the point guard position. It is what it is, right? Rewind it back again to the whole season. I'll let you see what they've been doing to the point guard position as a whole. Uh, Points and assists. Points and assists. Now, you can look at the regular points prop. You can look at the threes. They are giving up 3 threes. So guess what? His 3-point prop usually comes out at 3.5, but we're getting a discount today, right? At 2.5 at minus 103. That's where I called it at. At 2.5 at minus 103. Sign me up, man. I'll take the L. I took it already, right? At 2.5, Anthony Simons, and then I'm thinking about taking his points, right? Because they are giving up their fair amount of points to the point guard position, and as you can see, they are giving up. Let me see, where were we? They're giving up 27 points. I guess this is per 48 to the position. You can look at points plus assists and things of that nature, right? Think, Talking about assists, so his regular points prop is sitting at 18 and a half. Right now, that's Anthony Simons at 18 and a half and a minus 111. And then his assist prop getting it for plus money at 5.5, right? Now he's been living around that 5 assist area, around that 5 assist area. Let's take a look. Anthony Simons. Now I'm not gonna go all crazy on Anthony Simons. I haven't bet all the other things. I do like threes. I took his threes, right? I took his threes. I'm contemplating on taking his assists. I'm contemplating on taking his regular points prop as well. So he's hit this 6 assists in 5 of his last 10 games. Head to head versus his team. Um, he had 5 assists this year. Even if you want to go down to a goblin, even if you want to alter it down to on the books, right? You can get the alter line. We can go to 4.5 assists. And last 2 games he played against them, he hits it. And then last 10 games, he's hit the 5 assists in 9 of his last 10 games. I'm not saying this shit gonna hit, but I'm just pointing you out, point things out, point things out. Now, you already know my favorite play from the Utah Jazz side would always be the big body, right? And it would be, I love the bet rebounds, bro. It would be Walker Kessler, right? So, Walker Kessler, um, right now, his rebound prop is sitting at 10.5. His double double is sitting at plus 155. Last time these two teams played, I think Ayton left the game early. After 17 minutes, he had like 6 and 4. But at the end of the day, I couldn't talk you off his rebound prop, bro. Right now, I probably would look for it on Prize Picks or something like that. Um, Let me see. Prize Picks, Kessler. I love the bet rebounds. Love the bet Kessler, whatever the case may be. He's not even listed, so I'm not even gonna. He's not listed over there right now. But at the end of the day, you know, I like his rebounds. I like the over rebounds for him. I couldn't talk you off the double double for him, right? Aiden, I just don't know what I want to do with Aiden. I don't know. Maybe I can see instances where Aiden score put the points. I think Utah does give up their fair amount of points to centers and fantasy points as well. I can take a look at that for you guys. Uh, Looking at the centers here and looking at points, Utah and Portland and Washington and Chicago. Uh, the top 4 teams are giving up points to centers are on the slate today, right? So, a lot of this stuff is coinciding. A lot of this stuff is lining up, right? I wish I would have got up later, but I was enjoying family, man. I could have had a lot of stuff locked in, right? Low key, you can probably find 4 plays between what we just looked at right now, right? All four of these teams right here. When we're looking at rebounds, um, the Lakers, the Pelicans, Washington, Portland, Sacramento. These are teams that are giving up rebounds to the centers, bro. Washington on the docket, Portland on the docket, Sacramento on the docket, OKC on the docket, Utah on the docket, right? So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, what do we have here? Points wise, 3 point wise, Jimmy Grant, 2.5 at plus money. Colin Sexton's 1.5. I like these little 1.5s, man. I really like those little 1.5s. We hit those a lot, man. We hit those a lot. So, um, hmm. Okay, so taking a look at what we a quick rundown of plays that I like and official plays. I got like 3 official plays, right? So maybe 4. Lamelo Ball over 8.5 assists. That's an official play for me. I took that. A parlay piece. Miles Turner 1.5. Clint Capella. You know what? I don't know how I want to attack it, either individual rebounds, points plus rebounds, or double double. But him and he's murdered the Bulls in this right. So it's not an official play, but I'm gonna have to yes, 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 for sure, Pat. I'm gonna have to play it. It's not an official play. I gotta play it on account of the hit rate versus this team. 8 for 10. Luke Vucevic 8 for 10 to this number. This would be a parlay piece for me at 11.5. Trey Young assist. I don't feel I have to go there. I'm contemplating it, right? Mark Williams, 18.5 points plus rebounds. His regular point prop at 10.5. I think that's where I'm going. I might fool around with the 10.5. I might try to put this in a parlay or something like that. The 10.5 points, I think definitely I'm going there. Uh, this matchup favors the center, so even you can even ladder this to a 20 if you really really wanted to. Um, Fred VanVleet, he just hit this number versus this team. I don't mind going back to the well here, right? Don't mind going back to the well. Lines for Thompson for Houston, they're not out yet. In the absence of uh, Dylan Brooks, I expect Thompson to play, and I've seen places where Thompson rebounds opened up at 8.5. It's crazy, but Thompson is a double double candidate coming out the 1, 2, and the 3 position, right? He's that good with the knack for rebounding. Um, I really want Messi rebounds at 10.5. I mean at 9.5. 10.5. If you could get a solid 10 on prize picks or something like that, where you could probably get a push, 10.5, the double double. Last time these two teams played, he did have a double double. I don't know if I'm playing this 10.5 though. You're gonna get value, double double. You're gonna get value. Messi has to keep his hands to himself. The double double at plus 145. He is gonna get every chance to get. He he's gonna get every chance to hit this number though. Um, Rebounds and assists, right? For CJ McCollum, I did not elaborate on this play, but anytime he plays against, you could go look at the patterns yourself. Anytime he plays against a great defensive team, somehow he still makes himself assertive. Rebounds and assists are in play as well as Murray's assists as well and his rebounds. But I'm not going to neither one. Matter of fact, I'm taking the CJ McCollum down. I don't want to sidetrack anyone, right? So I'm taking that down. The 7.5 got to come down. I wanted to take his threes, but I don't want to take his threes against this good defensive team. I could care less if he hit the 3.5. Jaden Ivey, official play over 1.5 threes. Malik Beasley, I got to go there. I'm not playing a lot on it, but I got to go there. Um, Cunningham is whatever you want to do. I just got this PRA up there because mostly all that shit is in play. I didn't really elaborate on Cunningham. Just whatever you want to do with Cunningham, it's definitely in play. I can say that, right? We know who Cunningham is. We know what he does. Jalen Duran, 19.5. I'm thinking about jumping on this right now. Points plus rebounds and or the double double. Um, you want to get, but because when this was at plus 200, now it's down to 190. I haven't sprinkled on it yet, and once they, if I'm taking a small chance on it, and if Sabonis is out, he's shown the ability. If Sabonis is in, he's got to keep his hands to himself. If Sabonis is out, we're going to be looking at Trey. What's his name? Trey Lyles. Got to look at Trey Lyles. If Trey Lyles can step out and hit the three. If Sabonis is out, but it's going to be a mouse in the house either way it goes. Anthony Simons, official play over 2.5 threes for me. Lean towards, he's in a great spot to hit his threes, points, and assists. He's in a great spot to hit his threes, points, and assists. Official play, I'm taking over 2.5 threes. I really want to take his points. Um, Man, he's due for a 30-point smacker, too, man. Straight up. What you get 30 points for him? I ain't even going to look at it. I ain't going to look at it. Shot points is in play. We know that. LaMelo Ball, 4.5 threes. Y'all know I'm playing that shit some shape, form, or fashion. Okay? And that's the slate for me. That's the slate for me. Um, a lot of other plays, I'm gonna miss, whatever the case may be. Use this information however you want to use it, bro. Straight up. You got people doing long parlays, prize picks, all that shit. Appreciate you guys lending me your ears. Tomorrow, how many games we got tomorrow? Tomorrow we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. Uh, shout out to shout out to shout out to you guys, man. Everybody, man. Patrick, everybody, man. Make sure you drop a like. Uh, and right now we got Shot Gillis Alexander closed. Let's take a look and see what the deal was with that. We might get some news for that. Miami Heat from Pat Riley. We usually don't comment on rumors, but all this speculation has become a distraction to the team and is not fair to the players and coaches. Therefore, we will make it clear we are not trading Jimmy Butler. Whatever, whatever. I don't want to hear that shit. But at the end of the day, in the great words of Patrick right there, let's cash tonight, y'all. Let's. Oh, you know what? Ah, Dom. I know Dom's still in the comments waiting, right? Let's put one together real quick. Let's put a parlay together real fast. Okay. Um, and it's gonna be we gonna keep it simple. We just smacked it. We just smacked the five legger. That was a Christmas present. That was a Christmas present. We just smacked that five legger. Um, let's try to smack another one, right? Let's try to smack something else. And we're gonna start this off with I mean, we're going there, right? We're going there. We're going Miles Turner, two threes, minus 150. I don't buy. Hey, he is sick and tired of Jimmy Butler. I'm telling you this shit right now. You know that, Pat. Pat, you know good and well he's sick and tired of Jimmy Butler. He tired of him. He is tired of him, bro. This Hornets game, Washington Wizards Hornets. We're gonna come back to this game. That Washington Wizards and Hornets game could be a good part of the game too, but we'll come back to this game. We're gonna go back to come here, right? Come on, step out here, right? Step out here, Capella. Bang! We're gonna get him two threes. Um, I'm going with on this one. I'm going with Ivy. Going with Ivy for two threes. We're gonna keep it simple, right? Nope, not Hardaway. We're gonna go with Ivy for two threes at a minus 120. That's three legs. Um, oh, the three threes for because he owes me money. Three threes for Anthony Simons at minus 115. Try to get it to another plus 1,000, man. Or leave it at that, one or the other. Or leave it at that. Let me see. Go down my list. Shy, LaMelo, 4.5, 3.5, 1.5 for Ivy. Nope, nope, nope. I'm leaving it like that, right? Leaving it like that. We get action every day. We got NFL, we got NBA, and then in a few more months we're gonna have baseball. I'm not no need. This is enough right here. Plus 881. Um, Nikola Vucevic, Miles Turner, two made threes. Vucevic, two made threes. Ivy, two made threes. Anthony Simon, three made threes. Let's lock it up, y'all. Great words of Patrick. Let's cash tonight. Peace out.